Hey y'all, it's Dev. You may have noticed that there was no 10 cards rated yesterday, and there hasn't been one yet today. You may also notice that I sound just awful. That's because it's been a pretty terrible week. Let's talk about that for just a second before I look at a couple of cards, but this will probably be the only time we look at cards this week for a couple of reasons. I have been running a fever for a few days now, and along with that has come coughs, and my voice is messed up, and horrible weakness, and all that stuff. So I think I have some version of the flu that's exiting my body as we speak. I feel way better today than I felt in the last couple of days. That said, Brittany is currently running a 103-degree fever. So it's about time to go to the hospital or a med stop or something. So let me look up here. That's where the camera is. So sorry for clearing my throat. So all that's happening. And also, while all that's going on, I've got probably the largest, most important thing to do for my career that I've ever done in the 10 years I've been on YouTube. Something I'm super excited to do, and I think you guys will be excited when it happens. But basically, I have to be on a plane on Wednesday morning, and I come back Friday night. And I was planning on getting a lot of these batched out before then, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, to be honest, which is why I'm here now to talk to you guys. If you just give me like a week off, basically content creation, you know what I mean? And then we'll get back to it first thing next week. We'll do top 10 sleepers for Ether Drift, top 25 cards, all that stuff. I'm not going anywhere in the long run. I'm just letting you know that it's been a week, and it's going to be even more of a week. And to be honest, if I don't feel much better tomorrow, my temperature's under control now, but if I don't feel much better tomorrow, I might have to cancel my plane time, my plane tickets and my hotel stay and all that stuff. And it's going to be a whole thing. And I'll probably never get this kind of opportunity ever again if I do that. So I'm really caught between a rock and a hard place here, guys. And I don't know what kind of trickster god is after me, but it's a whole thing. It really is. This week has been ridiculous. But I want to meet some of my obligations to you guys. So with that said, let's look at a few cards. Let's look at like 3 cards today. And I know that's not enough for the entire week, but it's what I can do. It's what I can't do, if that's all right. So the first card is Hour of Eternity. 3 blue mana and double X. For a sorcery, exile X target creature cards from your yard. For each card exiled this way, create a token that's a copy of that card accepted as a 4/4 black zombie. This is from Hour of Devastation, and it's 7 cents. That's not a whole lot. It's really not, because it's not that great. The double X is the problem. Why does it cost double X? That's a pretty bad card. 4. I guess you could do some fun things with it. Withering Boon. Oh, okay. Withering Boon from Mirage. This is a great spell. This is 1 and a black for an instant. Pay 3 life, counter target creature spell. That's insane. That's so good. This is an additional cost now. It doesn't say that here, but nowadays the Oracle text is as an additional cost to cast this spell. Pay 3 life, and then count, and then just cast Essence Scatter in black, which is insane. It's just unbelievably good, actually. I'm going to give Withering Boon a 7. I think it deserves that. Black counterspell. You don't, Dash Hopes is a black counterspell. But you just don't see a whole lot of those. So yeah, this will be the best card we see today, unless we somehow get Black Lotus today. No, it's Vadrik. I think we've done Vadrik before. So let's look at Akoum Hellkite from Battle for Zendikar. 6 mana, 4 and 2 red for a 4/4 dragon with flying and landfall. Whenever you landfall, Akoum Hellkite deals 1 damage to a creature or player. If that lands a mountain, you get 2 instead. So you pay 6 mana for your Iridescent Vine Lasher. But I still like stuff like this regardless. So I'll give it like a 4.3. All right, guys. Sorry, I know some of you are going to be upset about the lack of content this week and the lack of 10 cards rated. And I know that there's going to be people in the comments that are like, no, we're not upset. There will be people who are upset by this. There are just awful people in the world that can hear that you have this massive obligation, the most important thing to do in the history of your career, and that you're sick, and that your wife is sick, and you're both trying to get over it. You probably need to go to the hospital. But people can hear that and still be like, but I want my videos. There are just awful people. Try not to be one of those people, guys, okay? It would mean a lot to me if you would give me a pass for this week. I wish I could have more to say here, but I really got to get going because I got to go make sure she's all right. I cannot leave her for more than a few minutes. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm about to get on this plane. If her fever doesn't go down, I can't get on this plane. So we'll get it figured out, guys. Just whatever version of praying that you do, you know what I mean? I'm not much of a praying man myself, but I've been doing some praying this week, you know what I mean? So whatever version of praying you do, hit me with some of that in the form of a spirit palm. And it would mean a lot to me. But that's all I've got for this one, guys. Just kind of an update on what's going on and why there was no video yesterday and there won't be videos for the rest of the week. But like I said, we get off that plane, we feel better, and Brittany's feeling better. We're going to put out the content that you're kind of expecting. But that is all I've got for now, guys. I will see you again as soon as I possibly can. I promise. You guys have a good week, and I'll be back. Bye.